Analysts are pointing to the steady decline in the headline inflation rate as a clear sign that Nigeria is on track to exiting recession. From an unprecedented high of 18.72% in January, the rate has been trending downwards over the past 4 months, now standing at 16.25%. Analysts say the rate will still come down further. But what is still giving most Nigerians a cause for worry is the cost of food items. Prices of foodstuff are still going up. The report from the Bureau of Statistics indicates food prices shot up to 19.27%, which is higher than the figure of last year.
The reason why food prices are pressured is mainly due to seasonality. Nigeria's planting season usually starts around February and hence around June to July, and then we start harvesting between September, October, down to January. So due to that planting season, we are having high prices of farm produces. But by the time we start seeing harvest season, beginning between the months of September and October, we start seeing a reversal in that trend.
Nigeria is currently in recession, but the government has assured that the economy will rebound and come out of it by the end of this year. Earlier this week, the country's vice president, standing in for the president, signed the country's almost $30 billion budget into law. The budget targets an inflation rate of 12.9%, but some analysts are now warning that may be a little too ambitious.
I don't think that is realistic. Looking at the current rate of inflation, we had earlier forecasted that inflation will end 2017 at 14.5%. But due to that aggressive increase in food prices, we've been seeing inflation dropping, at a rate that is lower than what analysts had earlier forecasted, And even as of now, if we continue to see the trend in food price inflation continuing down to the months of June and July, we may start seeing headline inflation, in fact, trending back upward from 16.3% to maybe around 16.4, 16.5%.
Besides the inflation rate, everyone is keeping an eye on the second quarter GDP numbers. First quarter witnessed a contraction, but the general forecast is that the second quarter would be positive. All the indices so far tend to lend credence to that. Oil output has gone back up and forex liquidity is improving with some stability in the exchange rate. Now, if things continued along this trajectory for the short to medium term, Nigeria will definitely exit recession by the end of this year. Deji, Badmus, CGTN, Lagos, Nigeria.